Again, apologies for not being on camera. Like I said in the video earlier, we are having serious technical issues, and I'm hoping we can resolve them before end of day. It's also kind of affecting what we're trying to do here. Now, that aside, within the past 24 hours, there is 3 groups of people that the president has managed to con. Now, in this video, I want to highlight who those people or individuals are, and also how exactly they've been conned. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Victim number 1 is Harambee Stars. You see, Ruto promised them affordable housing, but mtu wake wa mkono Kimani Ichung'wah is now telling us other stories. Here's what Ichung'wah is saying in the dais of the National Assembly. Roll the tape.
Honorable Speaker, my good friend Robert was doing very well in articulating what is provided for in these regulations. But you know, now when it turns to political issues, he has selective hearing on what the president says. And I just want to clarify to him, the president offered to help the Harambee Stars players to get their affordable housing units. And if you listened carefully, he told them after that statement, the first thing you do, register. And that is what is being provided for in the regulations. So there is nothing in the regulations that allows the president, even the president, to give you an affordable housing unit. That is why he asked them to register. Then he will help them to pay for the deposit and get allocated the housing unit.
So here are the take-home points from Ichung'wah's short speech. A, the president does not allocate affordable housing. B, the players must first register for affordable housing in order to be eligible for the same. And C, the president will pay deposit. Now my question is this: if the president doesn't have the power to allocate affordable houses, what business then did he have giving Harambee Stars the offer? Again, why did the president talk about giving the players houses and then his majority leader is talking about him paying deposit? Was the plan all along for Ruto to pay a small deposit of 30% and then commit the players to a long-term mortgage scheme so that the government can obtain 70% from the players' remaining earnings? Hii pesa Ruto anawapea, nilijua tu lazima itarudi one way or the other. Sababu hii ni kikundi ya patapotea wekelea ukule. It's a total con. And I've insisted long enough that let the players be given their money, don't tell them how to spend it. And if there's a player who is trying to get into this affordable housing thing, it had better be a full down payment. Wapewe nyumba mzima, si kuanza kupewa payment scheme. The talk of deposit is very shocking from Kimani Ichung'wah. Now, victim number 2. I think we all knew for a fact that President Ruto would never keep his word on matters empowerment. And I say this cause people took pictures with motorbikes at State House. And then shortly after, they were chased by GSU officers. Now, one of the shortchanged individuals, Awan Kamau wa Kisumu, that's what he calls himself, he raised the issue. We even played the video here the other day. Now, after saying he was used, alipiga picha na pikipiki na hakupewa alifukuzwa. Now he's receiving threats from state agents. Just listen into this.
Wakenya, maisha yangu haiko sawa. Juu nilisema nilienda State House kupewa pikipiki. Nimepigiwa simu nichague vitu 3. Niseme nilipewa pikipiki. Nimepigiwa na private number na mara 2 na mwanaume. Niseme nilipewa pikipiki. Niseme sikuenda State House ama wanikujie. Mimi nilijua, nasema tu kweli yangu, natafuta haki yangu. Hakuna wenye anaweza sema nilipewa pikipiki na sikupewa pikipiki. Hakuna wenye anaweza sema sikuenda State House na niko na picha pia yenye nilikuwa na State House. Na hakuna wenye mnaweza nikujia juu nadhani hii Kenya kila mtu ako na freedom of speech na unasema Kenya na kuuma. Inaniuma kama wakina Karen Nyamu. Mimi jina yangu iliandikwa na Karen Nyamu. Na kufika huko Karen Nyamu akatuambia tungoje kidogo. Tukatolewa nje na maaskari, tukaambiwa tukae nje. Kukaa nje, mimi nilifukuzwa after kupiga picha na pikipiki. Mimi naomba haki yangu wa Kenya, tafadhali nipate pikipiki. Na mkisikia nimeshikwa, tafadhali msimame na mimi. Mimi natetea mimi kimimi. Naomba haki yangu. Na hakuna sasa venye mnaanza kunipigia simu niseme nilipewa pikipiki na private number. Mimi msiniue juu ya ukweli yangu. Ndio maana sasa nimesema acha nisinyamaze, wanaweza nifanyia kitu mbaya. Na mimi naomba tafadhali rais, nisaidie nipate haki yangu, pikipiki yangu. Naomba tu nisifanyiwe kitu mbaya juu mimi sasa nasimama na ukweli yangu, sikupewa kitu. Tafadhali rais.
So basically he was called to State House for optics. Apige picha na pikipiki alafu wafukuzwe na kiongea anatishwa. And he's not the only individual who's suffering this issue. There's several others. It's just that he's the only one who's a member of Bunge la Wananchi and is able to access a platform to complain about it. Now victim number 3 is the Kenyan people. How so? On Wednesday, President Ruto assented to the County Allocation of Revenue Bill 2025 and the County Public Finance Laws Amendment Bill 2023. So basically, here's what these two laws do. They provide for the establishment of a county assembly fund in each county. Now, of course, this fund is supposed to cover administrative costs and facilitate the purchase of assets such as land and buildings, whatever it is the county needs to get its business rolling. Now, here's where it gets murky. Guess who is in charge of this money? The clerk of the county assembly. So eating has been localized and made easier. MCA atakuwa anaambia clerk, tolea mimi 2 million, niko na nyumba nataka kufanyia roofing, anapewa. Wewe bwana clerk, mimi niko na fundraiser kesho na nafaa nilete kitu mzito, natafuta kiti ya ubunge, nikatia hapo 500,000 na anapatiwa. We should be talking about abolishing county assemblies, not localizing the eating. The biggest corruption machine that this country has seen is the county assemblies. There are certain counties in this country whereby the only major road projects which are ongoing are being done by the national government. Ile pesa governor anapata kufanya maendeleo, they are doing nothing. Even MPs are doing a better job of doing roads than governors. Believe it or not, members of parliament are building more roads than governors, and their budget is smaller. Their territory is smaller. They shouldn't even be able to do what they are doing. So if this country is to move forward, we should not be talking about localizing the eating and giving the county clerk more power. Instead, we should be talking about collapsing some of these counties, merging them with others, or getting rid of counties altogether. I'd rather we even go back to provinces. Because what is the benefit of counties? There isn't much really. These 47 counties were drafted based on tribalism. Bungoma is full of Bukusus. Vihiga is full of Maragolis. Meru is for the Merus. Kajiado is for the Masais, and so on and so forth. They did not subdivide this country based on economic activity, based on terrain. Perhaps this is a plateau and so on and so forth. It was all based on tribal cocoons. People want to be comfortable coming together and speaking the same language. And that is the thing that even God refused in the Bible. When those people were building the Tower of Babel to go to heaven, to access God, when God saw that these people are doing foolish things because they all speak the same language, they were given different languages so they could no longer cooperate. And instead, our wise leaders, they put people together based on nyinyi mnaongea lugha moja, kaeni hii kona moja, hii ingine. I mean, we should be talking about getting rid of counties, not localizing the eating. So long story short, those are the 3 areas where I've seen people getting duped in the past 24 hours. The Harambee Stars players waliambiwa watapewa nyumba. Now the majority leader anaongelea mambo ya deposit. We have seen the bunge la wananchi people who went to State House wakafanya optics, picha na nduthi, picha na trolley ya smoky na mayai, and then wanafukuzwa na GSU, and when they talk they are being coerced on the phones and threatened. And we've also seen that Kenyans are losing through this localization of eating. Now, it's very sad, but it is what it is, guys. I'm just a messenger. I had to get the message to you, but this country is being run. You would think it's a mini kiosk and not an entire nation. Having said that, though, here's the ad of the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. And with that, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really, really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.